And when you have a past for people to dig up, especially on a platform like our girl here, Kendra G, people are going to dig up your past. So stop going on the show being foolish because this lady learned the hard way.
What's your name, baby?
I go by Kay.
Kay, where you calling me from?
I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas. How old are you?
I will be 40 in a couple days.
Do for a living, boo.
I am unemployed.
Boy, do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. Do you think you're in a space to date with like not having a job right now?
I am. I prefer it that way because I want a man that'll take me at my lowest and help build me up, and that'll build my loyalty towards him.
What kind of man you looking for?
Just kind of goes into what I was just saying. A loyal provider.
A loyal provider. So you
Yeah.
want to provide for you right now that you're not working?
Well, even in a relationship, every time I'm usually in a relationship, I typically don't work, but like I'm a helper. If he has a business, I'm there to help him with his business, whatever he needs. That's usually my place.
What are your deal breakers besides not being a provider?
Deal breakers. I have a lot of deal breakers. Nymphomaniacs. For people that are not aware, that's men that like to have sex too much. I think there's a lot to life more than sex, so let's not indulge in that. Let's go out, enjoy ourselves, enjoy each other in other aspects. Men with multiple baby mamas, that's a no. I'm okay with men with kids, but just no multiple baby mamas. What else? Oh, like ghetto men that have like all the gold teeth, sag their pants. I can't do it. 50-50 men. Absolutely not. I feel like if you want to go 50-50, you're looking more so for a roommate, not for a partner, not for a woman. The world isn't 50-50.
Now, okay, I want you to respond to this because this is going to be a statement. You had a long list of deal breakers. What would you say to the person that would say you're currently unemployed? And that's a lot of deal breakers for a woman who can't even technically take care of herself at this moment.
Well, just because I'm unemployed, it doesn't make me lesser of a person, and it doesn't tell me that I need to settle. So those are things that I still need and I still require. Just because I'm unemployed, I'm not supposed to be like, oh yeah, now I'm okay with smokers. I'm okay with ghetto dudes. No, I absolutely will not lessen my standards.
Would you date an unemployed man?
Again, because I look for the man to be the provider. As a woman, I wouldn't.
So you want a man to accept something that you wouldn't accept?
Right. And everybody has their preferences and what they accept and what they don't. But as a woman, I wouldn't date an unemployed man because how is he to provide?
Well, some men that are able to provide want women that can provide for themselves. A lot of men that like to provide for women, they do it as an honor because they know she's out here and she can hold herself down. This is conversations that I've heard at times that men don't mind providing, but they also want to be your daddy. And if they feel like you can't take care of yourself, why is it now my responsibility to take care of you?
Well, those are the ones I'm not looking for. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man that's open. He understands where I am. He understands my capabilities and my abilities. He knows that if he has a business, I'm willing to contribute and help him run it. So I have a lot of attributes that would be beneficial.
The cousins went to digging, and what they found was interesting.
Today on Divorce Court.
I'm in divorce court today because I thought I was marrying Mr. Right, but he turned out to be Mr. Wrong.
I would describe Kimberly as selfish, lazy, delusional, and narcissistic.
The money has stopped and the drama with his family has began. It's just become horrible. I didn't marry his family and he needs to stop them from interrupting our marriage.
In order for me to stay in this marriage, Kimberly would basically have to turn back time.
You say that the moment he said I do, everything changed. What happened?
Everything changed. For me, the pivotal moment was, I'm now your wife. I need control. So I asked for his phone. I started going through his phone. I started seeing text messages from his daughter. She has kids, she has a baby daddy, but she's asking my husband for money on a regular basis. And not just small amounts, like anywhere from a couple hundreds to a couple thousand.
Mr. Belser has indicated that he's unhappy or became unhappy once you got married because you wouldn't do any domestic duties. You don't work outside the home, correct?
That is correct.
And he says you didn't do anything in it. You say, however, that you weren't the domestic type, and you told him that up front. Why don't you tell me about the arguments you've had regarding your domesticity or lack thereof?
I told him from the beginning, first of all, there's a huge age difference. I am 33, he is 46. So he has the opportunity to marry a younger woman. I hope he didn't think that just came with no stipulations. I told him that I don't cook, I don't clean, and he was okay with that. He was like, that's fine. So I guess after we got married, he noticed that I really wasn't going to do it, and the house just got a little bad. So he suggested that one of his friends move in and do those things for us. And I was completely in agreement. I don't have to cook or clean, and she'll do it, sure.
Ms. Tazina, why do you believe you're entitled to transitional support?
Well, Willie takes care of the finances. When I noticed that I wasn't able to do as much, I wasn't able to gamble as much because I just figured that we were having money issues, I told him I wanted to get a job. And he told me no. He wouldn't let me use the car to even attempt to go look for a job. So I'm left without any money. He canceled all my credit cards. He took me off of the bank account. So I'm pretty much destitute. So he needs to give me that money so that I can try to get a place, which in Vegas, a place is like $800 a month plus utilities.
Were you working when you met him?
Sometimes, yes.
Mr. Belcher, your response to that, did you actively preclude her from getting a job?
No, ma'am. This is taken out of perspective. What she does is she will apply and go to interviews, and she started 4 jobs since we've been together, and none of them lasted past the second day at lunchtime.
And why is that? Because every time I start a job, he says we have to go out of town somewhere. We've been to California, Cincinnati in like the last couple of weeks, so I couldn't work.
No, the jobs, you quit the jobs before the traveling.
Trips. No. He would always tell me that we have...
Mr. Belcher, are you done?
Judge Toller, I love Kimberly to death, and if she could be the woman that I met in the beginning, I would spend the rest of my life with her. But she has a level of delusion and dysfunction that is beyond tolerable.
Right. So you're done?
Yes, ma'am.
That's game, and that's fun. Let me tell you what. Delusional is an accurate term. If you think I'm going to let you come in here, your little sad admonishments about I'm not domestic notwithstanding, you showed up not a wife, you showed up with no heart, you showed up with no care, you showed up with no concern, you did nothing for the brother got nothing from you, and you're not going to get anything from me. This matter is adjourned.
You know what? And as funny as this all is, this also shows us too that there is a root to every problem. This woman, this is who she is. This is a part of her. Like, this is her.
Yeah, that's her.
Until she has some awareness, she's not going to change. She has a gambling problem,
That's a severe
which is identified here.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to give and put in anything, but she wants everything.
Yeah.
Everything. She wanted transitional support so she could find the next sucker. First rule, ladies, in your marriage, don't be letting other women move into your home like that. And you're getting another woman to move into your house so they can clean and cook for your man.
So they're doing the wife duties.
Right, they're being the wife.
So then why was she there?
Why are you there?
Why is she there? She's not going to do
She doesn't work.
She
doesn't have
the
abilities
No.
to
no
help
dreams, no aspirations,
in his life.
no nothing.
No little business on the side.
Nothing.
No nothing. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean.
So why is she wanting to be married?
Why are you there?
Why are you there? Girl.
Because she needs a loyal, did you guys miss a loyal provider?
Loyal provider.
Yeah, she's a narcissist.
And 7 years later, after being with a man who was giving her what she required, and all she had to do was cook him some food and clean his home, and now 7 years later, she's on the people them internet begging for a man with her unemployed ass. Sis, buy a dog and die alone. Rest in peace, Kevin Sim.
I feel bad for the dog, because the dog will be able to feed itself. She won't feed the dog.
I can't afford a dog, and I got 65 million jobs. And I can't afford a dog. You're right, sis. She can't afford no dog. So she's a dog.
And the dog would die because she doesn't want to take care of it.
Yeah, this woman is what I would say is the problem with the dating pool right now.
Oh, wow.
For people that want to date women.
Jeez.
It's this.
She's a piece of work.
7 years, and she learned absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
She's actually worse off now.
Yeah, she's worse.
Thank you. This woman is clearly the piss, and not the clear she's been drinking water piss, like the dark, dirty, smells a bit piss. That's her.
The orange yellow.
You're her. Just
lack of hydration.
Of course. Here's the thing. I've always said, a woman who keeps a dirty house, imagine their stinking crotches.